Hey guys, it's JayKrawls. My Ancient Sentinel just showed up, so I just recently had an opportunity to use the new unit against the Ancient Sentinel. I heard people say it's pretty good. Um, so I basically just threw a couple of things on the board just to try them out against the Sentinel, see how well they do. And I was so surprised that this setup right here, I actually beat the Ancient Sentinel with these mech units. That's how much of a difference they made in the battle. Normally I would never have set up like this, but I just kind of wanted to demonstrate what their powers of their shot was. So I'm going to show you that video in just a second, but let's just go through their stats real quick. The three shots that I'm going to use against the Ancient Sentinel here is the Torch, the Stinger Missile, and the Crushing Power, the Power Crush, which I'm really going to focus on the Power Crush because at rank 7 it does 158 to 260 times 2 damage with 25% armor piercing, 10% base crit, and an 80% chance against vehicles. That's going to be the key in there. The Stinger missiles, of course, it's a good 97 to 162 times 8 within this large box. But I do find that this shot does hit the center target, usually at least once or twice. I have seen it miss completely the center target, but you can almost count on it. Almost count on it every time, but it only has 10% armor piercing with that. Its flame has 25% armor piercing with a base crit of only 5%. So anyway, let's just see what happens, and I think you'll be just as surprised as I was. I also wanted to test the drone out, which I heard did okay. Crits a lot against vehicle units and the Sentinel. So so there's the Power Crush, and you see that it did very well with both of the shots because it got a crit. Now here's the drone. Got a 59, which is not bad at all. Okay, so I wanted to test out each of the shots. Here's the Stingray missiles, and got in 3 shots. 3 of the shots didn't do all that well, but if you add those up, it's not too bad. Look, a 78. It got 78 damage with the flame shot, which isn't bad. Look at there, 76. And even though they got a crit on each of those units, it didn't stun it, and they can keep moving on. Now, at this point, I was thinking, should I just quit? But I figured, let's just see what happens. So I went ahead, and I just noticed that each time the shots were just getting better. So anyway, I'll just let you watch, and I'll okay, once its armor is gone, you'll notice a difference in how many points it takes off. Okay, I believe that might have been the last of his armor. Yep, look at that, 120 and 93. You notice now that his armor is gone, it's just doing better against the body. 95, 95. And see, at this point, I'm like, holy crap, I actually might win this. With this little setup, just throwing these units together just to test them out, which just kind of shows you the power of the Mech Trooper. So even though in the boss strike, it's pretty decent in the boss strike, against the Ancient Sentinel, it's definitely a unit that will come in handy helping you fight the Ancient Sentinel. So in the end, that's what I lost there. And that's not bad. Look at that. Beating the Ancient Sentinel. I just lost a Mega Tank, the drone, and one of the mech units, and that in that sloppy formation that I threw together. So there you have it. That is another reason why you want to buy the mech unit. If you win the 100 nanopods from Tier 9 prize, I recommend you getting some of these. I also think that these units will come in handy during future boss strikes because they do well against critters. Take them out to the pig farms and you'll see it does very well with the flame shot and the crushing shot. Can one-shot kill those guys. So anyway, I think having a couple of these guys around will help you not only fight the Sentinel but in future boss strikes. And I could see how they could replace an area jetpack unit with that stinger shot that it has. So anyway, I hope that you've enjoyed this video, and man, that just blew me away. I had to share this with you guys. All right, enjoy it.